Happy New Year's, guys. This is your host, Jeremiah Sitterson, here this morning with a very special report. We're breaking some news that broke very early this morning out of Mar-a-Lago. President Donald Trump announced that a large-scale strike had taken place against Venezuela, and they had captured and extracted President Nicolás Maduro and his wife, Cilia, have both been apprehended. They're on their way to the United States to face trial. I believe it's in the Southern District of New York they're facing trial, not only on the March 2020 charges, but also there have been new indictments. The majority of the charges surrounding Maduro are narco trafficking related. According to Attorney General Pam Bondi's social media post, Maduro has been charged in a new indictment. The existing charges filed in March of 2020 do not include his wife, Cilia Flores. Delcy Rodriguez, the vice president of Venezuela, has come out on a state-run TV station and basically stated that Nicolás Maduro and his wife have been captured. Their whereabouts are unknown, and she's requesting proof of life. I don't question whether or not they're dead or alive. I'm pretty sure they're alive. If they were dead, they probably would have told us by now. But with all that being said, guys, we have to look at the bigger picture here. What's really going on? And I'm not sure if the White House or Trump would appreciate me really breaking this down for you guys, but I think it is necessary. So yes, I do believe that Nicolás Maduro does have strong ties to drug trafficking and narco trafficking. And of course, that is a huge problem in the United States. It's taken a lot of people's lives that we know and love as Americans. Now, is he the biggest player in that game? No, he is not. However, the whole picture really needs to be looked at when we take a look at this situation, because you guys are forgetting where a lot of oil comes from, and that is from Venezuela. Now, I'm not saying that it's a monetary gain motive, but if you think about it, this is the biggest strategic move to end the war in Ukraine that has ever been implemented by any party involved to date, this right here, because this is sending multiple messages. It's disrupting an oil supply to Russia. And in addition to that, it's also strengthening our position at the table when it comes to securing the Panama Canal. So there's a lot of other things at play. Maduro was too close for comfort. All around, this is a huge win for the United States. This is a huge win for the image of the United States and the world's view. And the same people that want the war in Ukraine to end are the same people that are condemning this act. This was a huge win for all of us. Great job, Mr. President. Can't wait to hear what you say at 11. And for those of you that are like, well, why did they do the strikes at these other locations? There's not a lot of details out on it, but it appears that they've primarily only hit military targets, and that was in an attempt to protect our troops, our children that are over there extracting Maduro and his wife. So those strikes were strategic in order to disable their ability to harm our troops during the extraction or to throw hurt to the extraction. So excellent job by the United States military and law enforcement partners. Excellent job by President Donald Trump. This is a great day. We're moving into 2026 very, very strong, and I'm proud to be an American. This is a huge move on many scales. This was the move that will be the turning point in the war in Ukraine to put an end to the war. Because in case you guys forgot, this tanker right here, which has been off the radar for 2 weeks, and has switched names and is now under the Russian registry. They're carrying oil from Venezuela to Russia. When you start to do the math, this was a very strategic move. So makes perfect sense. Doesn't sound like any type of war crime. This sounds like you want to fuck around, you're going to find out. And here we are, OG Trump pulling it off again, making our country stronger. At every table we sit at now, we are now stronger because of this move. Have a great New Year's, guys. We're going into 2026 strong. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think. Comment below. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel.